Roger. Significant limitations then. No direct RT between US 9th Air Force and 2TAF. The warning order you received, the 2TAF and the 182 Squadron Warno. And just keep questions to the end, please. Okay, the environment. So significant features pretty much unchanged from this morning. The Nijmegen bridgehead still in the north, Rijkswald Forest in the centre, Venray, Deurne, the Michael bridgehead, which falls between Deurne and Weert. In the south, Maasijk. We've also got in the east Grevenbroich in Germany, Gelden, and Wesel in the east on the east side of the Rhine. Okay, the operating areas, pretty much already covered it. It's going to be east side of the salient today, pretty much right out to the River Rhine. Unit disposition, so unchanged from this morning, 1st Canadian, 2nd British, and 1st US. The scheme of manoeuvre still remains concentrated on Operation Aimtree, which is the attempt to drive back this bridgehead that the Germans have created here around Michael and drive them to the eastern side of the Rhine and sort of finally secure this eastern flank of the salient up to the Meuse. Okay, the battle space then. So the rules of engagement remain at Foxtrot. HQ update. Poor weather forces the closure of Grave and De Rip, so unchanged from this morning. 127 wing, 125 wing, redeploy accordingly. Visual run and break, it remains in use, and friendly force operations today. So we've got US 9th Air Force operating air interdiction missions within the 2TAF area of ops throughout the afternoon. Okay, just a quick word on the Kenway status then. That's the ROE Foxtrot, which we're familiar with, and the run and break. In terms of airfield ops, so airfield ops will be coordinated with GC. Per manning, GC is available for direct operational communication, status updates, and objective adjustments. 83 Group Control Center has established 2 combat air patrol zones to control the air. First is a bar cap, the second is an OCA sweep zone, which is subtended by these 2 lines here. So it's the 13 easting and the 13 northing and the 19 northing. Okay, furthermore, they've been what's been created today is 2 SCAR zones. These are east of the bomb line, which is just here. First one is SCAR North, and the second is the southern zone. So basically, these are areas within which friendly attackers are going to be fragged to conduct armed recce. Okay, US 8th Air Force Kenway will provide a service to callsign Dixie and Rebel. So these are the American aircraft operating alongside us today. And units of 2TAF and 9th Air Force wishing to communicate with each other will have to do so via Kenway. Met's unchanged from this morning, 3/8 at 5,000 feet, 210 at 3, temperature plus 9er. Okay, the situation also unchanged, so around Venray then, enemy force counterattacks across the Peel Marshes successfully opened a bridgehead at Michael on the 27th of October 44. Friendly forces were unprepared for this offensive, and thus enemy forces were able to gain a strong foothold. Air activity following this morning was also fairly low, although it did pick up with the improved weather. Friendly forces then, so the main effort remains Operation Aimtree, which is, as previously discussed, the drive to get rid of the Germans from the western side of the Meuse. Okay, the execution then, the CONOPS, the intent is threefold today. It's split between attack, control of the air, and ISR respectively. The scheme of manoeuvre, it's 2-phase operation. The main effort is attack. 182 Squadron missions and tasks. So for phase 1, 182 Squadron will conduct an air interdiction mission, which then rolls into a SCAR mission. The task is to engage enemy force RT east of Deurne in accordance with the air-to-ground rules of engagement. Subsequently, we'll conduct armed recce within the northern SCAR zone. For phase 2, Dingo will conduct air interdiction, so this will be engaging mechanized infantry, followed by a turnaround at Eindhoven, and then we'll move on to attack a bridge, enemy force logistics, and armoured fighting vehicles to the south, with callsign Cradle in support for that mission. Just a quick word on supporting assets. Cradle, its type is Spit 9, the role is OCA, DCA as fragged by OC Cradle. Essentially what they're going to do is launch with us at 1450 hours and provide OCA, DCA sweep or close escort as required. Timings, so for Sortie 1 then, so we're in at 1310, up at 1320, pushing as soon as possible. Over target 1338, out of it after 10 minutes, to be back home to land at our hard end time for the first phase of 14-15 hours. Sortie 2 then, 14:30 is when we're in. You'll note we're taking off at 14:50. This is to allow Cradle to man their aircraft at 14:40 and taxi over to the runway. From there, we'll be looking to make a push straight away upon climbing left-hander and then arriving overhead target 15:05. The exact scheme of manoeuvre then, I'll just go into that quickly. Cradle will essentially fly a feigning sweep towards Venlo to draw enemy air assets into an interception south of our area of operations, and from there we should be able to operate without any interference. We'll look to rearm and refuel at 15:25 hours, so you know that gives us about 10 minutes over target. And then finally, that brings us into Sortie 3. We're up at 15:35 hours, pushing as quickly as possible over target at 15:45 and landing no later than 1600. Okay, responsibilities quickly then. So chain of command is Digby OC, Drace is the 2 IC, Millo's the 3 IC, Nerf is the 4 IC. Section leaders are Digby for red, Drace for blue, Nav and check Nav, Digby and Drace. The comms, obviously Kenway is available for both of our phases, which is good. And it's just the standard stuff really. 2 IC can step in and answer Kenway as required. Formation, so we'll cover that with the Orbat. So this is how I'd like us to line up pretty much in the air as well. So I'd like blue section off my port beam, approximately a mile displacement. This is for the first one then, so going without Guido whilst he's in the ops cabin. So you'll notice it's a Vic and a Vic, as was already published on the warning order. And then phase 2, it just becomes into a finger 4 with Guido coming in at red 2 and Bob moving to red 4. Okay, the execution then. So the formation, as has gone through there, will be left-hand finger 4 for red for the second phase, and VIX thereafter, echelon for attack and recovery as per our standard operating procedures. Okay, minimum aircraft for the mission is 4, which we will satisfy. For the first mission, it will be configuration bombs with 5-second fuses for the phase 1 stuff, and the phase 2 it will be rockets, RPs as per usual. Fuel will be 100%, so 162 gallons, and we'll switch to channel B on spawn as there won't be traffic to affect. Taxi route will be usual, so we'll taxi right out here. There won't be any 137 squadron today. Crossing threshold 26, and then lining up 20 and taking off as per usual. We'll bypass that because it's not required for the launch and departure then. So the climb profile will be liner climb as per usual. Actions on, obviously, if you do get yourself into a muddle, just get in as quickly as possible again. Okay, in terms of the scheme maneuver then, so the transit ingress will transit in at 260 miles an hour at 8,000 feet or higher if able. In terms of the fuel, we're looking at coming back with about 111 gallons, so plenty compared to our Joker and Bingo. And what we'll do then is we'll be hitting this target here. This is actually right on the bomb line, so we will be subject to the rules of engagement. We're not expecting any smoke marked, but we are expecting contact from Kenway to clear us in. So we'll have to wait for Kenway to push into our channel and advise us that we are clear to engage that pre-planned target. Exact scheme maneuver then, so up from waypoint 0 Eindhoven up to Helmond on roughly 070. From there we'll turn southeast towards target, and actually this brings us right in towards the bridge, essentially right on the road, so it should be a nice attack direction. Might offset us slightly to the north just to give us a bit of space, but that's the general consensus. Okay, once we've done that, we'll one pass haul arse with the bombs as usual, and then we're looking to patrol this northern scar zone, so it's this red parallelogram just here. So what we'll do, we'll sweep up to Gelden, then up to Vessel, then over to V's, looking for any enemy convoys, troops, etc. within the area that's subtended by all these waypoints. From there, we'll be looking to egress the area to be down, recovered by 14-15 hours. Okay, phase 2 then, so we'll come in and land. This time we'll despawn, we'll come back in, and we'll grab rockets for the phase 2 operations. As per usual then, so we'll taxi around to the right, threshold 20 line up, awaiting 421 squadron, who will be with us no later than 14-50 hours. From there we'll take off, and we're going to hit the second target of the day, so you notice we move east now towards mechanised infantry south of V's. Scheme maneuver is fairly simple, so we'll go up to Helmond again, looking for an IP, pretty much over where a river and a bridge is, which actually is our next target. From there, we'll turn due north, looking to make a sweeping attack, diving attack to the right as a section. So, if you can allow yourselves a good 5 seconds between the secondary aircraft, third and fourth aircraft diving in, that will give us some good clearance. Okay, once we've done that, looking to get maximum effect on target. Obviously, I mentioned already Cradle will be down here at Venlo, so hopefully the enemies will be, hostiles moving to engage them there, and we should have a free hand. We'll look to sweep southwest to recover at Eindhoven once more. Same thing again, so down, rearm, refuel, back to 2-0, get up again. We're not anticipating Cradle to need to rearm, refuel, so we should have a free run. From there, it's engaging a bridge located at the IP for the previous run-in, and essentially the priority of targets for this one is we're looking to hit the bridge number 1, and then we're looking to hit RT and AFVs as required. The scheme of manoeuvre then, so we'll let's do something slightly different this time, up northeast past the Rips to essentially there's some like islands or sandbanks, if you will, within the river. They're really visible. That will be the IP. We'll then turn onto an attack direction northwest to southeast and looking to perform another diving attack. Exit direction will be approximately 300 to get us back to the IP just here. Okay, just quickly talk about threat and ERVs then. So obviously the air threat then is largely due to interception. The mitigation will be Blackout offering mutual support for phase 1. So this is another call sign fragged in a SCAR role, but they should be able to offer some assistance as they won't all be taking bombs. They're spit 9s in the air to ground role. For phase 2, Cradle obviously providing us with indirect support or direct support as required. And individually, what we can be doing, we'll look to be making predominantly single passes to minimize loiter time. We have a clear exit strategy of west, and just take note of the ERV then, it's going to be De Rips Airfield. We'll just go backwards. That is just here. So you can see that flows quite nicely west. Okay, in terms of the surface-to-air threat then, so it's pretty much unchanged. The threat is flat. The mitigation is transiting at medium levels with predominantly single passes and maintaining speed. Okay, the service support largely unchanged. I suppose the only things to mention will be the addition of Le Culot and Santronde, although that one is for the 16 Squadron PR Spits and that one's for US Air Force. So we'll look to predominantly use Eindhoven. Volkel is a viable diversion. Derna is our secondary if we're required to be outside of the salient because of co-located air threat. But other than that, unchanged from this morning. Go check in ready, red on.
That's it.
Red fleet.
Blue one.
Let's see.
There you go, let's roll. Red on rolls.
Two roll.
3 rolling.
Blue one rolling.
Let's see, rolling. Last spell up.
About to come up on the front line here, that'll be the bar cap if it's flying north and south on the front line.
See like 6, maybe 7.
Yeah, I'd say it's I'd say it's a call sign station in the bar cap. We're expecting Blackout to operate in the northern scar zone with us, but just east of target in a second. Red one coming right actually onto 100, I'll call steady. And then obviously as well, Cradle are on an air-to-ground mission in the southern zone.
Acknowledged.
Oh, do you feel that explosions just at the canal there?
Yep.
Sure.
Tracer fire?
Yeah, roger. Right, I'm going to look to engage a smoke then. The left.
Watch black blue.
Okay guys, my lot, give it a few seconds before rolling in.
Dingo, get away.
Red one in hot from the west. Can my Dingo in hot on green smoke?
Roger. Hostiles south of you being engaged by station. No
Roger.
threat.
Put 2 rolling in.
Blackout left 10 degrees towards Dorn.
Ham copies.
Red one off to the north.
Red 3 rolling in.
Coming right, blue 2.
Blue 1 moving to your left wing.
Roger.
Blackout level of 5.5. Max continues.
Contacts 11, call out.
Nice.
Tusk power up to catch up.
Blackout, get away.
Go ahead for blackout.
Picture 3 hostiles briefly engaged by station south of Nigel. No outbound. No threats. Contacts at 11 o'clock. Dingo.
Blue 1 in hot.
Cool.
Dingoes reform at Dern, Smoking Town, west of target.
Come
Cloud
going.
base.
Come going Alpha.
Go ahead.
Blue 2 in hot from the south.
2656. Dingo from blackout.
Blackout Dingo set.
You're attacking east of Dorn right now.
Roger, just attacking our primary target, then we're moving into the sweep zone thereafter.
Copy, eyes on green, green light.
Dingo red 1, can you do an S-turn? You're kind of far.
Roger.
Blue 2 out to the north.
Tusk and Ham, get closer.
Dingo blue
Combat.
2, turn west.
Roger.
Dingo blue 2, I'm on your 6.
Eyes on something on the ground in 1518.2. There's bunkers or positions.
Eyes on
Eyes.
this bird.
Flak at Ben, right?
Continuous.
Dingo, 3 hostiles just north of Nigel heading 310. Last known to be high.
Roger.
Blackout, we're dropping on this column on 1230, road going east. It's now
Flak
Jack
to our
flag.
left.
Yeah.
Flak to our left, incoming.
Friendly.
Combat.
Dingo, heavy flak it for me.
Right end, circle over this column. 12:30.
Yeah.
There's now drag Tusk and Ham. Tusk first, Ham second.
Repeat
Hostile.
order.
Hostiles are
Tusk
crossing
first.
the front line now, south of Dern.
Copy.
Heading 300.
Right.
Last known to be
turn
high. Kenway going Alpha.
Roger.
Tanks and trucks here, guys.
Are we just strafing?
Bombs on tanks.
Roger, I'm going for the lead tank.
No flak seen.
Flax at Venray. I think we're with you. Blackout. Is it on this road?
It's no road south. The road that goes east, south of Venray.
Oh no, it's those trucks again. Flag.
Light flag.
Yeah, flak on the road. We can run suppression. Guys, right here, we're going to roll in a second.
I'm
Snafu, let's go on.
attack run.
Go on tanks, Snafu.
Position is 1518 key 5.
Oh, drop abort to this one.
In fact, it looks like you're attacking the same thing. We've got another column off towards the MERS.
I think I got a hit.
Tanks destroyed.
Train, tally train. Dingoes follow me in and a barge.
Eyes on the train.
Hamlin, did you go
Guys.
straight?
No, we go right like Mansing said.
Blackout. If we
Active
get
flak.
Blackout, if we get attacked by fighters, we all go in 270 and then we'll support each other with a thatch wave.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, roger. Okay, red one in hot from the north on train at MERS.
I'm on your
Dropping on
6.
tank now.
All call signs.
2 bombs away.
All call signs. Multiple hostiles approaching Venlo from the east. 15 to 20.
Roger, visual,
No
1
high.
o'clock. Visual, 1 o'clock, just above the clouds. Bingo red. Head west as soon as you hit that.
Drop all
Bouncing,
bombs on this
Michael.
column.
2
Roger.
plus,
Yeah,
diving
gotcha.
from clouds.
Off, guys, off west, and up to Buster.
Stay
I'm on,
here, guys, stay
270.
here. Blackout, wait for Dingo and then we head out together.
Copy.
Okay, there's a forward sweep of 3 currently engaged over Dern, but the main body are at Venlo inbound now, 15 to 20.
Road,
No high.
right hand over the road.
Dingo 280 from the train to Blackout. Stay at 2000 feet.
We're circling right over the column, did we?
Roger, we got tally with you.
Copy.
Blue, are you off now, Dingo Blue?
We're above you, heading west.
Roger. Okay, Blackout. I think we can bug out.
Copy. Finish this
Okay.
turn 270 guys towards Dorn.
I'm pouring
Bingo.
back in.
Copy.
Bingo blue 2, you have visual on
Sensor.
those contacts?
Yeah, I do.
They're circling.
Contact C,
someone's
7
diving
o'clock
in.
above cloud.
Roger.
Advise dive to deck 270.
Yeah, Roger. Let's do that. 270.
And there's 2 hostiles ahead of you, last known to be high. From you,
Eyes.
280, 5 miles.
Eyes, above clouds.
Main bodies now from you, 140, 10 miles, parallel track, heading inbound to Nigel.
Eyes on main
15 to
body, they are
20.
just above clouds.
Right, Dingoes. Let's look to cross back to Dern, and then we'll look to climb.
Same for Blackout, we reform over Dorn.
You're about to merge with the 2 high ones, just northeast of Dern.
Eyes on them.
Dingo,
Yeah,
just
mate.
pop.
Kenway going Alpha.
Someone get
I got
anyone being shot at?
tickled by AA.
Okay, Roger. Dingo, we're just crossing north of that target we attacked. Yeah, you just flown right over the target we attacked. That is.
Avoid green flare guys.
Yeah, crossing
Green light
north
on the
if we
ground.
can.
Going right.
Yeah, there's multiple planes south of Dorn and over Dorn above clouds. Seems like the dogfight.
I guess we'll carry on to Helmand then, and we can then climb up and try to help.
Copy.
Inbound group southeast of you, 15 miles, heading directly towards Dern.
Dingo, you still have ammunition, bombs, rockets?
Stand by, guys. Sing out. You got bombs?
Okay, we're going Alpha.
No,
Moving.
no one's got bombs.
No bomb.
Copy. Can you cover us taking bombs, Volko, and we go back up?
Yeah. So what are you rearming, refueling?
Yeah, rearming, we got no more bombs.
Should we take bombs then, and then you can cover us as Spit 9s, or because we're Typhoons?
Yeah, sure.
Makes more sense.
Yeah, you can carry the heavier bombs as well.
Okay, guys, we're gonna go ahead and recover Volkal then.
Continuous, guys.
Dingo Red 2 on final, 1 ahead.
Dingo Red 1 vacated left. Dingo vacate left for rearm refuel. Red Tower.
Blue 1 in a break.
Dingo Red 3 on final, runway 24, 1 ahead, landing right.
Dingo Blue 2 in the break.
Blue 1 base.
Blue 1, you've got someone who's just gone final ahead of you. Eyes up.
Roger, visual.
Cool.
M2 take again. Left side.
Dingo Blue 2 turning base, runway 24. There's 2 ahead.
Blue 1 finals, 1 ahead.
Dingo Blue 2 on final, 2 ahead.
Do not take a bomb when you respawn road.
Copy. M2 vacating left.
Roger, I'm 2.
And 2 formed up, yeah?
Yep.
Nice.
That was perfect. That was gorgeous.
That was pretty hot. Right, all ready?
Blue 2 ready.
Think of it, I'm rolling.
Red 2 roll.
Red 3 roll.
Blue 1 rolling.
Blue 2 right.
Max continues back out. Think we're going straight or climbing before?
Dingo, we're going to stay at Buster.
Dingo last man up.
Dingo, you're doing one pass on this target or are you going circling over it?
One pass and then we'll go to look to pick up the convoy ready for my B flight.
Go.
Dingo Red level Angel 7.
rocket launcher shooting now.
Okay, remember, give it 5 seconds or so, Red. Dingo Red 1 in hot from the west.
Having flak on us.
Yeah.
Dingo Red 2 rolling it.
Yeah, going for that naval Verpa that's firing.
I'll drop right by the green smoke.
Dingo Red 1 shack.
Red 3 rolling in from the west.
Ooh, right on the money.
Blackout 3 o'clock co-out beyond Dingo flight. There's a distant 2 ship
Above
Copy.
cloud.
Eyes, under.
below.
Okay,
Eyes.
Dingo stay on east. We'll try and pick up this convoy at low level.
Looks like 2 pairs over there actually.
Flak
Leave
on
road.
us, Cooley.
I see, yeah, they're still on the road. Just under the first typhoon right now. On the road.
Flag straight under us, road.
Come towards the right, guys. Don't pass over the
South.
city. Yeah, south.
Flight turn south.
Those 2 contacts to the west or east are enemy or friendly?
Right end here. Blackout. The first typhoon passed the trucks.
Roger. Okay, there's a train as well beyond that still moving.
Tanks are moving towards the
I
east.
tally
though.
that, yeah, just go over it.
They're moving east.
Right,
Legit.
All call signs Kenway, hostiles over Venlo, group 5 to 10, maneuvering northwest towards you.
Roger. Okay, guys,
Yep.
blue section, can you drop bombs on this AAA that's coming out right now on the road?
Roger, visual.
Like, you have 20 seconds, make it happen.
Cars are getting flanked.
Roger.
Hostiles 1205 miles, currently
Have
heading
eyes,
350.
above cloud, have eyes.
Roger, let's go back
Roger.
towards Stern then, and then we can fight on our terms.
Head towards the black smoke. Blackout heading west. Yeah, west.
Dingo,
Yeah.
same.
They're still heading north, looks like they haven't seen you. Kenway going Alpha.
Right
They
now
had a
there's a
couple-
cloud between them and us. We can use this window to
They
drop.
had a couple of guys under. They might be on the deck.
I saw 5 plus above cloud.
Dingo,
Yeah,
blue. Dingo blue, did you drop bombs?
Blue drop bombs out to the east. West, out west.
Yeah, okay, it's exploded, all good.
Tusk flight, there are low contacts. 8 o'clock distant, over by those 2 distant smokes.
Copy. That should be close to Penco, I believe.
Dingo Red 1, 2 and 3 are detached from you.
I have eyes on low contacts.
How far behind?
I think we're in front even.
In front.
Dingo
Almost
Blackout
at
needs to go land and pick up the bombs, otherwise we don't have time.
Okay. Okay, I am just to the west of Dern, Angels 9 and climbing.
You do an S-turn, Red 1.
Snow 2 on final.
Okay, I got 4 contacts to the east high. We should turn around and climb west.
Bransing, are you going left or right?
Snafu, I think they pushed to channel D.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Visuals on the high contacts.
Alright, where's the high stuff?
To the
You're 1
east
o'clock?
high. We need to turn west and climb.
Okay.
Blue, Buster. Watch the flak.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, no joy at the 4 ship now.
They're far. Still 2 ship, 12:30-ish. Turn. We're getting over enemy territory now. Okay, I see the 4 ship again.
Where's the 4 ship?
11 o'clock far. I'd recommend turning around.
Yeah.
Time
Yeah,
check,
roger.
we got 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, red on coming to port.
You're heading west now, Helmet rather.
At the IP. Angels 10.
Roger.
I
You're
think
clear.
I think that was Cradle behind us that we saw.
Yeah.
but-
Oh shit.
You-
Can we
you-
confirm strength cradle?
Currently 5.
Bloody hell.
Snafu, let's do an Tuscan ham fly straight.
Dingo pop high. Dingo red, are you still with me through that? Bloody hell you are. Go echelon right if you're not there already.
I'm going idle.
Dingo red 1 at the initial runway 20 Eindhoven. Dingo blue position.
Just about to break.
Watch out.
I'm
Orange.
flight rolling in. Cutting the power.
Red 3's down also.
Blue 1 in the break.
Guns on active flak.
I think I blew 2 in the break.
Blue 1
Right,
is-
let's go for that.
Negative, disregard, only 1 fuel truck. Still killable.
Fuel truck. Yeah.
By the
get
nettings.
that
Dingo.
one.
Dingo blew 2 base. 1 ahead.
Road, watch out for heavy flak in the fields.
Okay.
There's 1 half track as well in the road by the nettings.
Blue 1 final. Landing runway 20 left.
Snout, are you continuing your orbit?
Yeah, orbit over the tents.
Dingo red 1 base 20.
Blue 2 finals, runway 20, 1 ahead, landing right.
How many dropping on it?
Ham's already dropped on tanks, but if you want
No,
them
no.
drop on tents.
Drop straight. Copy.
Ham 1 rolling in. Direction north to south.
Dingo red 1 final 20 landing left.
Road, can you go for the half track on the road?
Copy.